What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our Wolves preview here on Anfield Agenda. A reminder that it's a 2 p.m. kickoff on Sunday for this one at Anfield, and we will be live from 12:45 p.m. for our watch along, our match reaction, and of course our player ratings video as well. Over the course of this video, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a bit of a fact file and some recent form in our head-to-heads with Wolves. Then we're going to go in and talk about some injury concerns Arna has for the game, go through with the predicted 11 and finish up with the score prediction. As always though, we want you to let us know if you agree or disagree in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it. Most importantly though, folks, we would love you to hit that subscribe button. So there's loads to get through. I'm not going to hang around. We're going to get straight into it, and let's have a little look at Wolves. So, Liverpool have won 15 of their last 16 Premier League meetings with Wolves, with the exception being a 3-0 loss at Molineux in February 2023. Liverpool have scored at least twice in each of their last 9 Premier League home games, 22 in all. Wolves have lost 9 of their last 10 Premier League games against Liverpool, with the exception being a 1-0 win in December 2010 under Mick McCarthy. We're going back quite a while there. But here's their head-to-head, and of course Wolves form coming into this one. So Liverpool beat Wolves by 2-1 at Molineux earlier on this season. Last season it was Liverpool 2, Wolves 0 at Anfield, and Wolves 1, Liverpool 3 at Molineux. As you can see though from Wolves' recent form, it's a bit of a mixed bag. They were convincingly beaten 3-0 by Newcastle at St James's Park. They followed that up with a 3-1 loss against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. After that, it was a close loss, but a loss nonetheless against Arsenal at Molineux. But since then, they've had a very good 2-0 victory over Aston Villa in the Premier League, and they backed that up with an FA Cup victory away against Blackburn Rovers by 2-0. So as you can see, mixed bag of form there for Wolves. But what about Liverpool's team selection? What has Arne Slot got to work with? Well, we know that Curtis Jones is suspended for the red card that he picked up against Everton. We also know that Joe Gomez is going to be out for what looks like probably the remainder of this season. And today at his press conference, Arne Slot confirmed that Cody Gakpo is carrying a knock. Although he hasn't been ruled out of the game totally, he has been classified as being a doubt for the game. So I've erred on the side of caution here, and of course haven't put Cody in the team. I think we should keep him up for the game against Aston Villa midweek next week to make sure that he's fully fit and available. But if he does play him at home, well, we know at this moment in time Cody Gakpo loves to go at Anfield and is in fine form, so let's wait and see what happens. Right, we'll get stuck into it now, folks, and we'll go straight into the predicted 11. Starting off as we always do with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. No surprises with these ones. Alisson Becker in goal, Ibrahima Konate and your captain Virgil van Dijk will be in the centre-back positions. That's the good start to the spine of the team for me. As long as these guys are healthy, we're always in with a chance. But I have made some changes in the full-back positions. Let's see what you think of this. So what I've gone for here, ladies and gentlemen, is Conor Bradley at right back and Costas to come in at left back. Now the reason I've gone with Bradley at right back isn't anything to do with Trent's contract situation or form or anything like that. It's just to make sure that he's fully recovered and ready to go for Aston Villa. I think we can make changes in the back line, in the full-back positions, and beat Wolves. But I want Trent available to start against Aston Villa. And if there's any doubt whatsoever, I would err on the side of caution like I have done here. So I play Conor Bradley at right back. And then at left back, look, Andy Robertson had a stinker against Everton. There's no other way to word it. He had some good games before that, but I think put Costas in for this one and then see what we think about Robbo for the game coming up on Wednesday then against Aston Villa. So that's the back five. Alisson Becker, Conor Bradley, Ibrahima Konate, Virgil van Dijk and Costas. Now into midfield, and look, this is easy. This picked itself pretty much. It's going to be, in my opinion, Ryan Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai and Alexis McAllister. Obviously, as I mentioned, no Curtis Jones. I'd be extremely surprised if we see the manager start with Wataru Endo in there. The only other one you could really make a show for, perhaps, is Harvey Elliott. But I think this is the midfield that needs to play. It's our best midfield three at the minute, and they're all fit and available, so I don't see any reason to change them. So Ryan Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai and Alexis McAllister in midfield. Now though, the business end of the pitch. What have I done here? Well, we'll start off in the wide positions. So Mohamed Salah on the right. Look, his goal scoring form, his assisting form, everything about this season means if the man is fit, you're playing him. So Mohamed Salah on the right, And Luis Diaz on the left, of course. If Cody Gakpo is a doubt for the game, probably best to err on the side of caution. I don't really like Luis Diaz too much through the centre. I think he's far more impactful in his natural position of wide left. So that's exactly what I would do here. Luis Diaz in the wide left position, Mohamed Salah in the wide right position, and then it just comes down to a shootout between two of the boys for who starts through the centre. Is it Darwin Núñez? Is it Diogo Jota? You could probably make a very good case for both of them, ladies and gentlemen, but this is what I've gone with. Diogo Jota. Again, I just think he's more likely to bag a goal or two against his former team, of course, as well, which always makes me think that these boys would be a bit more driven. It is at Anfield, and I just thought Diogo looked very composed when he came on against Everton. We didn't see him for too long, but I liked what he did in there. I think his movement in that centre-forward position is far more natural compared to Diaz, who tends to drift around quite a bit. So that's exactly what I would do. Alisson Becker in goal, Bradley at right back, Costas at left back, centre back pairing of Kanate and Virgil van Dijk. In midfield, Ryan Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai, and of course Alexis McAllister. Up top, the great man Mohamed Salah on the right hand side, Diogo Jota through the centre, and Luis Diaz on the left. That's a team that I think will get the job done, but don't go anywhere yet. We still have the score prediction to come. If you disagree with anything in my predicted 11 there, of course, feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section, what you would do a little bit differently. The most important thing, though, is we get to 3 points. Arsenal will have played before us this weekend. They have the early kickoff, of course. As you're watching this video, actually, Arsenal's game will have been over, so we'll know their result at that point. And yeah, we got to keep doing what we do. Then we've a chance to strike first when we play Aston Villa on Wednesday, because Arsenal don't have a midweek game, and we could actually go from being playing with a game in hand to have played a game more. And if you can put the points on the board, that's a very good sign. So all that remains now is for us to finish up with the score prediction, ladies and gentlemen. And I did think long and hard about this one, and here's what I came up with ultimately. A comprehensive and comfortable 3-0 victory for Liverpool. We need to get back to keeping clean sheets. The goals that we conceded against Everton were frustrating for a whole host of reasons, and I do think at home we should be comfortable enough. I hope that we don't carry any arrogance or anything into this game. We can't take it for granted that we're going to go and beat Wolves, but I think if we do go out there, put our best foot forward, get stuck into them and play with some intensity, I think we could pull them apart, quite frankly. So I think a 3-0 victory is more than realistic, but I want to know what you guys think about it, because, you know, I can get carried away occasionally, can't I? So that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Just a reminder that we will be live from 12:45 on Sunday, an hour and 15 minutes before kickoff. We'll take you right through the game. We'll have our live match reaction as well. Player ratings video, as you'll always expect on a match day, which of course you get a chance to contribute to as well. And then we'll have either a news video or a late night agenda stream then coming up to finish up your Sunday night. Do appreciate you watching this. It's my live day off today, so it's just a couple of recorded videos for you guys. Looking forward to catching up with you tomorrow for the game, and hopefully 3 more points for Arnott and the boys. We'll talk soon, folks. Much love. Bye-bye.